I'm Megan Hill from Mehron. Welcome to the eyes. So today for Cindy's look, we've got her all bronzed up, and so I really want to continue with that same theme. So I'm going to start out with Mehron eye cream, and I really like this product because there's so much that you can do with it. Now a lot of people, I think that they tend to shy away from eye creams because they don't really know how to use them, or they think that the wearability isn't very long, and so they kind of shy away. So today I'm going to show you a few different ways to use eye cream so you can see how versatile they really are and how great they are for the everyday woman, you know, for whatever your lifestyle is. So I'm using gold to go with the theme here, and I'm just going to put a little bit here on a small brush and just kind of really work it in there. Sometimes I pat it off on my hand just to make sure I don't have too much. And I'm going to just start on the lid in the center. I always start in the center because then I have room to blend on either side. So I'm really just working the product into the skin, and you can see, you know, it gives that dewy skin finish when you just apply it directly on the skin. And sometimes I, you know, use my finger to kind of blend the edges. Go ahead and look up, put a little on the tip, and just work it underneath. Now, this is a great way to put in a pop of kind of a dewy color. Mehron makes their eye creams in several different colors, a lot of really bright hues as well, so they're really fun. And then the wearability on this, I mean, if you use it just like this, it is going to crease. It's a cream. So that's something you know, obviously need to know. Go ahead and open. See, it's really, really pretty. I'm going to put it on the other side too. But we're going to demonstrate how this grabs shadow and how this works with shadow and how you can make this into a longer wearing product. So just get that blended in really soft. Really, they're so blendable and buildable. Go ahead and look up. They're really, really easy to use, and I think when you play with them and you kind of just work with them on the skin, you realize how easy it is. And I think more people are going to start using cream products because they look really natural too. So this is the look of just the cream base, cream eyeshadow, which is really beautiful, but we're going to show you how you can make this a little longer wearing, and we're going to talk about eye powders. Some of my favorite. I get so excited. They come individually, but they also come in palette form, and this is one of my favorite palettes, and everybody that ever sees this palette that I have, they envy it. They're like, where can I get that? So we've got a lot of basic colors here, and for the gold, I'm going to kind of just work with some neutrals, some browns, and show you how we can really press it in and really set the eye and make it long wearing. So I'm actually gonna go dark on this one. So I'm gonna do this really rich brown espresso color, and I'm just using kind of a flat, dense brush, sort of a small to medium size eyeshadow brush. Just kind of patting out. Now these colors are so highly pigmented, which is something that I love about Mehron, is it's really hard to find matte shadows that are highly pigmented in a whole range of color. And I'm just going to start in the center again and just press it and really work it into the lash line as well. And then just kind of blend it both ways. Use a little more. I'm going to do a little bit darker on the outside. Sometimes too, I really like to just put the product where I want it and then go in with a dry, fluffier brush and just give a really soft blend. You can see how this shadow, or I'm sorry, how the cream is really grabbing that matte shadow, and it's really setting it nicely. I think I'm going to leave the inside corner just still a little bit dewy from the cream and grab a fluffier brush and just kind of blend those lines so we don't have any really harsh lines. Kind of blend down here too. The key is really blending. That's one of my I'm a big advocate for blending. That's something that I always try to teach women when they're learning to do, especially really basic beauty makeup. Like, the key is blending. I mean, you can wear a little bit of makeup or a lot of makeup, and if you haven't blended it, it just doesn't look good. Okay, let's add a little bit to the bottom. And again, if I've got maybe one area that's a little more concentrated, I'm just gonna go with that same brush and just keep on blending it. They work so well together, and then you can see how the cream kind of shines through that matte shade and gives it a little bit of a sheen. So you get a nice finish with that. So you can see how the eye cream and then the eye powder work together on Cindy for this look. And now I'm going to show how we can use the Precious Gems to kind of bump it up and make it a little more bold. These are really great. They're pure pigments. Normally I recommend doing the eyes first when you use pure pigments because you get a lot of fallout with them. I'm going to try to do this really controlled so that we don't have any issues like that. I'm going to use Topaz, which is a bright gold. So I'm going to just press, start in the center. I always start in the center because it gives me a lot of room to blend. And I'm just going to press it in and see how that cream still grabs this shadow. I mean, it's really, really nice. So I don't really have a lot of fallout with this. So I dusted a little of the excess off my brush. Just going to kind of blend it in nice and soft here. Really, really pretty. Go ahead and open your eyes, you can see. Nice. Go ahead and look up. And I'm just gonna blend again, just here underneath. Just kind of go over what we did. And I love this color so much, and with the gold bronzy look we have going on, I'm gonna do just a little highlight here on top of that foundation we did. Just tap it with my finger. Really, really pretty. Actually doing a pretty good job of not getting any fallout here. Kind of depends on the stroke pattern you use. If I were to really do larger strokes, or if I were to use a more fluffy brush, I'd probably get a little more fallout, but I'm really trying to keep it nice and controlled. And then we're gonna do again a little right on the cheekbone. Really, really soft and pretty. So to bump up Cindy's look a little bit, I'm going to give her some metallic eyeliner. And I'm going to do this using the mixing liquid with the Precious Gems that we just used on her eyelid. The easiest way to do this is to pour some mixing liquid into a little container. I'm just going to use my brush to lightly get some of the product, some of the mixing liquid on my brush. And then just dip it in the lid and get it really concentrated here. I'm just going to just make it into a wet liner. So I'm going to apply it directly onto the lid here as a liner, and you can see how amazing that looks, and it's going to stay. So the mixing liquid is really great because it has a long wearability, and it really grabs everything. Go ahead and open. Wow. I'm going to do a little underneath. Go ahead and look up. And that is gonna last all day, all night. So easy. Look at that. How quick was that to take that into like a daytime beachy look into a fabulous going out, wanna be noticed look.